Alright, what you good with y'all? It's your boy Blades, 17 Blades. And I'm gonna do a beat breakdown on how I made the beat to Elite by 6klled, however you want to say his name. Funny story about this. I did not know I got this placement until I somehow came across this by complete accident. Fuck you, lid fears, but you know I'm not gonna get to that. Yeah. Without further ado, though, I'm gonna break this bitch down. All right. I started with this this pad in M1. It's like a Vox kind of pad. I think it's called Film Score. I don't know, but yeah, it's like a little choir pad. I really like sounds that kind of sound like epic. I don't know how else to explain it. Like on some like orchestral shit. If that makes sense. Anyway, I laid down some more. I think this is another Vox or like choir kind of pad. Yeah, same thing. It's to basically give it more bounce. Like, look, let me show you. So what I mean, like that it gives a little more bounce. And then I think this is like a synth I added. I'm pretty sure. Let's see, it's harder mode. Play that real quick. Again, this is kind of just fill the space. I'm not gonna lie. Just sounds right. Like you can barely hear it in a beat, but like it just gives it more presence. It's probably my favorite part of the beat. It's like these stabs. This is another M1 preset. It's called Big City. Yeah, it's just fire. It gives it. This is where the real bounce comes from. I'm not gonna lie. And then we have the lead. Probably my other favorite part about the beat. Play that shit real quick. I think this is from like a Xenology sound bank. Oops. Yeah, I think this is from Xenology sound bank. It was Gucci lead. I do not have that sound bank anymore because I don't know. I kind of just hated all my sound banks taking up raw Xenology sounds. But then I added this pad. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is from XV5080. I love me some XV5080 sounds, bro. It's a spin pad. And then this is what the melody sounds like all together. Some light shit. Alright, then we're gonna get into the drums real quick. You know what I'm saying? I usually like to start with hi-hats, so I'm gonna do that. I was lucky just spamming the fuck out of hi-hat rolls. I used to have really shitty hi-hat rolls back when I made beats like this, so I'm gonna play these shits real quick. You know, some light, nothing too crazy. And then, you know, you got your claps. Or a snare, my bad. You know, and some light shit. And then I got my first snare added. Same thing with this. I might like to make my snares hit on like, I don't know music theory, what's it called? Like to make my snares hit like on a metronome tick instead of like before, if that makes sense. Like usually do some shit like this, but I usually do like this. I just add some swag. And then we have the rim here. which again it hits on like a tick instead of like before. See what I mean? Yeah, it's nothing too crazy about that. I just added a room, and then you know I got my snare chop snare rolls. I love using rolls with this chop snare, by the way. You know what I'm talking about. Then we got this one. Then we have this snare. And then we have the chants, which these play like every bar, I think it's called. I don't know. And I have this extra snare roll I added. I like that. I fuck with that. Oh, I forgot 808s. Oops, hold on. I forgot 808s. I almost forgot 808s. I'm gonna play 808s for you. And I have a second pair of 808s with actually, it's the same 808 pattern, but it's just lower. Like, see? I don't know why I didn't just put this on the same like pattern. I'm fucking stupid. I don't know what I was doing back then. I'm not gonna lie to you, but anyway, this is actually what all the drums together sound like. Yeah, honestly, that's basically everything. You know, this beat isn't nothing like insane. It was just, you know, a normal ass beat. I can't really say like it's insane or anything. You know, it's just a beat, bro. I don't know how to feel about it, but yeah. If y'all want me to break down more of my beats, just let me know. You know what I'm talking about? Definitely want to do more of these beat breakdowns. Yeah, that's about it, man.